mean, oh my God, are you serious? I told that joker what he could do and where he could go. I freaking had it. It's just... Now I'm just kidding, guys. It's clickbait. Let's get into the video. Welcome back, guys. How's it going? Wow. That last video I put out, man, you want to talk about it? It brought in a lot of new people. Lots of new people. I understand that by looking at the comments, and a lot of the comments is, I can tell it's people new to the channel. So, welcome all you guys to the channel that came in for my latest video. Speaking of comments, there's a lot of good ones out. Y'all need to go check out the video and the comments if you hadn't seen it. After this video's over with, because I got to talk about some things, go over and check it out. I will pin it in the comments. It's right down there. Right down there. Just click on it and check it out. But my favorite comment was somebody mentioning and talking about my shifter. Is which I've got this a lot over the years since I've had a tall shifter. And everybody has the same thing. What are you doing? You compensating? Maybe. It's none of your business. But more importantly, I wish you guys would quit thinking about my penis. I feel violated over here. I'm just saying. But on to the subject of deadheading 620 miles out of an area that was dead. And yes, guys, I knew where I was going. It was Colorado. Blah, blah, blah. It was planned. It was anticipated. And I feel like I came off a little over dramatic. I think I was just in my feels for my shifter messing up on me, and that expensive $1,100 bill at the shop, being threatened to be in the middle of Kansas, like literally in the middle of Kansas, away from everything, and thinking I'm gonna be stranded because of my shifter. Either way, I guess I was just in my feels. I didn't mean to play it off so dramatic, doom and gloom. That's not my style. Matter of fact, I don't really think it is time to panic. And I'm gonna make a short video in the near future, and I'm gonna talk about that thing as well, and what I do to keep profitable in this now 2022 trucking economy. Yes, we're in a recession, but I'm no Nostradamus. I don't think it's going to follow you. The people that I follow, the gurus that I follow on economy and economic pursuits, they all claim between 12 to 16 months is what we got from like today. And the reason being is, all the numbers on paper make the 2007 recession look like child's play. But you got to take inflation into account. What used to be worth $1 is now like $2. So that number is skewed just a little bit. Also, with the pandemic of COVID happening, a lot of shelves went empty. Not including just groceries. We're talking about parts, truck parts. I mean, freaking chips to Freightliners. I was coming down the road the other day off the sticks on the back roads, and I swear I passed by a field. About a 100-acre field with nothing but brand new Ford F-250s and 350s sitting in the field, and they was brand new, but they wasn't completed yet. They had to be completed. So I'm guessing they're waiting on parts that still is in the back order, that is still not available for purchase. That being said, I think we got a little bit of time before the recession, simply because the workforce is so strong. So you still got a lot of people with jobs trying to catch up. I think the moment that we really have to worry about is that moment when all the shelves and all the warehouses are stocked up. That right there is going to be, that's when the hard recession is going to hit. So, yeah, I dig into a lot of that stuff, but I will touch on that in another video. But bouncing out of, there's a silver lining to this story that I'm giving you about, is it time to panic in trucking? And I knew what I was doing when I went to Colorado. Yes, but I'm on a convention load, so I got paid really good to go in. And instead of sitting there for 7 days, I decided to come out in the open market and run the spot market and then go back and pick up pick up the other end of the show and take it back to Miami. So with that being said, I knew what I was getting into. It was my choice, and I knew it. That's why I was so quick to bounce. Seeing a lot of comments, a lot of people are afraid to bounce 1 mile, or in my case, 620 miles. And that's not my shortest deadhead ever, or my longest, I should say. I've deadheaded 1,100 miles before, because to me it makes sense to keep the ball rolling and get into another hot market. If you go into a bad market, make sure that what you get paid going in covers you to deadhead out. Savvy? That's what I did. That's what I always do. That's what I've always preached. So all you So all you newcomers that came to the channel on that one video, stick around. I keep up some good advice. I'm not saying I know everything. I don't. I'm continually learning daily. But in a market where most owner-operators fell in their first year and half of that fell in the second year, here I am rocking on close to 10 years. So I'm doing something right, and I think what I'm doing is working. So that's why I share it with you guys. The thing and reason why I will bounce out of a dead area instead of rolling out tomorrow and taking a chance of a load popping up versus not popping up, when I know I can deadhead and bounce and next day be back in the freight, is this. My philosophy on trucking is not a long haul over the road trucker. Of course, yes, I run nationwide, but I don't live on the road. I've gone at most times, about 90% of the time, I'm back home within a week. Because to me, it's get out here, it's go, 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 run, 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 home. So I don't sit around waiting on loads to pop. I will take that expense and eat that expense and get back into the freight. And this is the number one reason. Time. Now, that maybe $500 that it cost me to deadhead, I'd say about $400. At 620 miles, my current expense is about 62 cents per mile fuel. So 620 times 62 cents. Plus, I was deadheaded, so let's say about 55 cents. So it cost me, I'd say, less than $400 to bounce. Here's the key asset to what I'm talking. I can easily recover that $400 loss, but I can never recover that 1, 2, or 3 days sitting and waiting. Let that sink in. It's all about time for me. I don't live on the road. I don't sit out here. I very rarely get a reset. I can count on, with 3 fingers in the last 3 years, how long I've been going on the road for over 2 weeks. Most of the month out and back in, say, 6 to 9 days. I never reset out here. I don't stay out here for months on end. So my philosophy is, I don't sit and wait for a load to bounce. I will take my ass and go get a load in a hot market. So with that being said, at the first of the week, what looked like doom and gloom, and my ambitions would only go out to make $3,000, $4,000, maybe $5,000 in net profits. That was all I was looking for. I wasn't looking to get out there and run hard. I just want to get out there and create some more revenue to but cover that. First, that $400 cost in fuel to get out, and then that $1,100 shop bill. So what looked like to be the start of a bad week, I went up to Ohio. I got a load. I'm going down to Texas, and from Texas, I'm going into Colorado. I don't know the mileage. It's not that much. And in a 7-day period, I'm running that. And when I get here to Texas tonight, I can't deliver until Monday morning, afternoon. So in between time, I'm getting a reset while I'm down here. So when I head back to Colorado Springs to get my load going back down to Miami, I've already got a fresh clock, and all I got to do is run that 2,000 miles. Whoa, pump the brakes. In reviewing this video and watching it, I did not mention how I did for the week. I'm not there yet. Loads are pre-booked, and all I got to do is just go do it. I'm going to get a reset and go to Colorado Springs. But all miles in for the week, I'm right at $3 a mile. So what looked to be a bad start, is ending in a nice week. Anyway, back to the normal video. When I get down there, I'm going to unload, and I'm going to reload another show going up to Nashville. Fingers crossed that the bid comes through, and we'll get back out here and do it again. But guys, I guess I want to get out here. I just wanted to give a follow-up video 2 is my last video. And again, if you hadn't seen it, it's down in the comments, #1 comment. Go check out that video. That video brought a lot of attention, a lot of new people to the channel. And I welcome you. I welcome you to stick around. This Make Sense Trucking show is nowhere near over. If I gave you a list of the videos that I want to make or want to make in my little notepad down here, I probably got about 150 different topics and videos to talk about. So the show's nowhere over. I'm gonna be here for the rest of my, well, until I probably get too old to make videos. But anyways, guys, if you're still hanging around, give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I put videos out on the regular, all things trucking. Until that next video, say goodbye.